Good Thursday morning, everybody. This is Mary Elizabeth with your affirmation energy reading for today, Thursday, August the 8th, 2024. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. If you would like to offer a donation, you can do so through PayPal or Cashapp. All donations are greatly appreciated and accepted. If you would like to purchase something through my wish list on Amazon, you can do so through the link that is in the description below. Again, this is your affirmation energy reading for today, Thursday, August the 8th, 2024. Again, thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. Let us see what our energy is today. All right, here we go. Okay, so our first card that we have is the Ten of Swords. The second card was the Justice. The third card is the Nine of Pentacles. So Spirit is here wanting you to kind of enjoy the fruits of your labor. Enjoy what you've been able to create and manifest. Enjoy the peace and prosperity and the growth that you feel from what you've been able to leave behind, to let go, to bring into balance. So with that Justice card, you're being asked to have blind faith in what it is that you're able to let go and what it is that you were able to create and what it is that you're able to release and heal from. And what I also feel is that there may be other people who are trying to keep you back there, right? Who are trying to keep you from prospering and to keep you from releasing and letting go and healing. You have made a decision, it feels like, to move on. And I think this is a physical moving on, as well as an emotional and mental moving on. That Justice card talks about things working out in your favor. If there's any litigation or court cases or anything that's going on, it is astronomically benefiting you to the point of you financially gaining from it. And there may be a lot of people who are trying to cause a little pushback on that. But you always have the option. You can either retaliate with negative, low vibrational energy, or you can protect yourself, right? Set up boundaries and don't allow that type of toxic energy in while you are healing and working through releasing and letting go, working through no longer allowing this Ten of Swords energy, that being backstabbed or ridiculed or criticized or hurt by other people. And this seems like someone that you may have known, not allowing that energy to dictate and determine your path or how quickly your healing process takes. You know what I'm saying? So you are moving past and healing from this particular situation. Things are working out in your favor. Karmic scales are being balanced. You get the opportunity to really, I want to say, sit in the space of luxury, at least for a moment, and allow yourself to just breathe, allow yourself to just let go, and don't concern yourself about what other people think about what's happening around you in your life. It's not their business. The moment we allow it to be their business is the moment they feel that they can assert their authority onto you, and you don't want that to happen. So things start moving very quickly for you when you allow yourself the freedom to set up those boundaries, and not to allow whomever these people are to dictate or navigate your energy. You start moving. This whole Eight of Wands energy is just growth, and it is forward movement, but it's also a time of independence and a time of creativity and a time of being very passionate about where you're moving to and what you're doing and what you're coming into. The only downside to the Eight of Wands energy is if you're not prepared for all of this quick movement energy, it has the potential or the possibility of taking you by surprise. So be very careful with that. We also have the King of Pentacles energy. So this is really a transformational energy. And we can see that with the Ten of Swords, you are healing from something that has happened to you. And this was a devastating, devastating moment. Through spirit, through source, through karma, or through the judicial system, karmic scales are being balanced. You've had the patience to wait for this to kind of all settle. You've had the patience to wait for justice to be served. And you're gaining something out of that. And there are people who are not happy about it. But you do move forward. You are in a position of moving forward, a position of growing, a position of power. The purple here is connecting with spirit. So you were able to maintain some sort of sense of, I don't want to say regaining or maintaining control, but really being open to speaking to spirit about how fast or how slow or where this energy takes you, and is this energy beneficial to you? The clouds just went over the sun. And then that King of Pentacles kind of brings everything together with you being in a very abundant moment. You sitting in a place of stability and balance. You sitting in a place of being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, just like with that Nine of Pentacles, only she's a divine feminine and he's a divine masculine. And he's very open to giving and receiving. He's very open and grounded and patient and stable. And in the Ten of Pentacles, he is in the Ten of Pentacles energy. He has created enough to take care of his family. And in the King of Pentacles energy, he has made more than enough to offer him personally the lifestyle that he desires for himself. So he has created this environment to take care of not just his family, but himself. And to be open enough to say, this is what I've created for myself. And I am very much, about using what I've created for myself to bring balance and stability to everyone else's life and not just mine. Sometimes the King of Pentacles can come off as very ego. So make sure that while yes, you are being asked to enjoy the fruits of your labor and you're being asked to do something great for yourself and you're being asked to learn and grow while you're in this process, just make sure you're showing the world what you've created from a place of appreciation and not from a place of, look what I've been able to do, or look from a place of ego. Because sometimes I can say, oh my God, I just want all of this money and I'm doing all these great things and I'm buying a house and it may sound like I'm gloating. It may sound like I'm coming from a place of ego. So the articulation and the projection of one's voice and how they speak and how they say what they're saying can be taken out of context by different people if it feels like to those people that you are coming from a place of ego, if you're gloating about it, if you're, the nana boo boo, look what I've done and you can't, or whatever. Just make sure that when you are showing the world what you've created, that you are doing it from a place of, let me show you how, or here's what I had to do too, or I finally was able to win this court case thanks to some very smart, educated people. So it's a wonderful thing to transition out of that energy of anger and pain and resentment and hurt. But it's also important to make sure that we are establishing a foundation to where we are helping people instead of hindering people with our words. Does that make sense? So we have life purpose. So whatever is happening here, the releasing, the letting go, you're being guided to have the willpower to bring the closure that is needed here. Healing is part of closure. Healing is important for self. We also have forgiveness, closure, forgiveness, and I just talked about healing. So all three of those things are very important in the process of moving forward. Forgiving, healing, bringing closure, forgiveness, healing, but whatever the case is, healing is the most, I feel, important part. This healing, closure, forgiveness thing is part of your life purpose. It is part of your healing process. It doesn't have to be to the person's face, or you don't have to dig up that situation. You can bring forgiveness and closure to it through meditation, through transmutation, through visualization, through words, through a letter. It doesn't necessarily have to mean you meeting this person or these people face to face and saying, I forgive you. Because sometimes meeting someone face to face who has really hurt you can make things seem a little bit worse. So we have prosperity, we know that with the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. We have success, blessings, and positivity with the Meadow. So we are succeeding here, we are being blessed here. We are moving into a time of positivity here, wealth here, abundance here, prosperity here. We are realigning. So this exhaustion, I feel, comes from that Ten of Swords. The questioning someone's motives and the realignment, or the exhaustion and questioning someone's motives, comes from that Seven of Wands and that Ten of Swords energy. So it looks like she's hermiting here, right? It almost looks like the Four of Swords energy or the Hermit energy, to where they're going within and they're evaluating or reevaluating what is happening, why it's happening the way it's happening, especially with that Ten of Swords and that Seven of Wands energy. So it's okay to question the motives of others. It's okay to rest when you feel exhausted. We have the Give Love card, so it's very important that we are open to giving and receiving and allowing that moon, the full moon, to kind of illuminate the way. And meditation for clarity. When I talked about healing and closure and forgiveness, I talked about how you can do it through transmutation and through meditation, through visualization. So you have the opportunity to meditate for that clarity on how to release and let go of the pain that you still may be still healing from. And the best way to do that is to give love, to offer love, and to live love. Right? We talk about somebody where I heard that love conquers all, love heals all. We have to love ourselves enough to know who to offer that love to and whom to accept that love from when we are on this healing, forgiveness, and closure journey. And having the willpower to know the difference and having the willpower to balance all of that energy out. I hope this makes sense. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.